Oh, are we back on? Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
I don't know. We're having fun
If I
today.
had known you were going to be messing around, I'd still be standing here eating.
Today's fun. Today is all about the fun.
Huge thanks, by
Condors
the way,
Unleashed.
to
Mountain Mike's Pizza.
Mountain Mike's Pizza. With this one right here, with the bacon
Yeah.
and pineapple on it. So good.
There's a lot of good things about this show. Yeah. Hold on. I'm still digesting.
Great coaches segment, too.
Yeah, great coaches segment. If you tuned in to coaches segment, you really got a lot. You know,
Hey, he's getting complex with this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I expected him, when we talked
here's
about,
a
we'll
good
just
pass.
get video from
Yeah.
him. I thought we'd get, nice pass, or here's how we'd forecheck. I mean, he's breaking down 2-1-2s off face-offs,
Yeah.
quick. He's throwing out phrases like quick ups and scooper.
Yeah. When I used the term scooper on the broadcast this weekend, you'll know where I got it from.
That's it.
I didn't know that guy was called a scooper. I just thought he was the fourth forward. Now, he's going to be known as
He's the
scooper.
That's what he does.
Condors send Pickard to the bench for the extra attacker, and here comes the scooper.
That's right.
Yeah, I like it. There it is. And if he scores, scooper scores.
You're a little excited about this scooper.
I'm a big fan when I get to use new terminology.
I'm a big fan of me being in first place.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a minute. Let's invite
I'm
our
sorry.
guest onto the show first. We got to say hello. A guy who thoroughly enjoys the Coach's Corner segment. Got to see it firsthand. Kyle Bennett. Bennett, just make sure your mic's all the way pulled up. And Connor's account manager, and big weekend this weekend. We get the Guns and Hoses coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, Guns and Hoses on Saturday. Doors open at 3:15. Puck's going to drop at 3:30. I know the local law enforcement is ready to take on the firefighters. They're not really talking to each other much
No, they're
right
not,
now.
are they?
They're saving it for Saturday.
If you haven't been to a Guns and Hoses, we had a band fighting, I think, 2 years ago because, yes, they all like each other. But on the ice, they don't like each other.
No, not at all. There's a huge rivalry.
Yes.
Even off the ice, there's a rivalry, to be honest.
course.
But
Yeah.
when you get them on the ice, it's expected, and it's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough.
So the cops will be in the blue. The firefighters will be
So
in the black
it's a
and red.
huge fundraiser. What are the proceeds benefiting?
So proceeds, we have two organizations. One of them is the Bakersfield Firefighters Burn Survivor Foundation, and the other one is the Kern County Firefighters Burn Survivor Trust.
All right.
So from each ticket sold, we got $4 going to the organizations. We're looking pretty good right now,
great.
so it
And
should be a great year.
They flip-flop every year. Like next
Correct,
year, it'll be
correct.
a police officers association of some sorts. and
Absolutely.
Anything. So, yeah.
That's awesome. And again, that's coming up on Saturday. 3:30 is the game time. 3:15 doors will open. You'll enter through the blue doors near the Condors front office. If you have a ticket to the Condors game, you can get into the Guns and Hoses. But if you want to make a donation as well, those are accepted by buying the Guns and Hoses special ticket. That's just $15. And not only that, but you get to sit lower level at the Condors game, which is always a nice perk.
Absolutely. If you don't have your tickets yet, give me a call, 324-PUCK. I'll hook you up.
There it is.
Ask
Kyle
for the
Bennett.
Sharks
He's your
fan.
man.
Yeah.
He's your man.
Go Sharks.
Yeah, and lower level, you get to see all the fights close up, and that's what Bennett wants to see. I always see Kyle Bennett hanging out in the Zamboni tunnel, snooping around, waiting for something to happen. Oh, is Abney on the ice? All right, well, what's going on?
I got my eyes open.
Yeah, and if you had to pick, one Condors fighter, if you didn't get the hint, Bennett's a big fight fan. If you had to pick one Condors fighter over the past 15 years, I mean, you've been around, who would you have to say would be the go-to guy for yourself?
My personal favorite, Bobby Robbins.
Yeah?
I came to a game about 2-3 years ago with my dad. We looked over the stat sheet. I'm like, Dad, watch number 25. You're gonna like his game. And sure enough, he was out there taking the body.
That was a
dropping the gloves.
no-brainer. Bobby Robbins was one of those guys that, he did everything. He wasn't just a couple shifts a period type of guy. He was a regular shift guy. He was a 20-goal scorer that could drop the mitts. And hey, if you didn't want to fight him, that's fine. He'll just throw you into the glass a few times throughout the night. He was just a complete player.
And Sean Thornton's going to be suspended on Friday, so you never know. Bobby
he'll get the
Robbins
call.
could become, I think it's 11 now, right? We're at 10, so it would be 11 Condors in the NHL if he is able to get up there. It's at 10
great.
right now. It'd be nice. So we don't wish a suspension on anyone, but if Thornton gets suspended, you never know about Robbins. So let's take a look at the standings. Condors are still in fifth, but a game in hand on Las Vegas and 4 points back. So that could be made up easily this weekend.
4 games in hand.
Yeah, 4 games in
On
hand
San
on San
Francisco.
Francisco. So don't mind that other number down there because they're 8 points up, but they have 4 games in hand. So if you do the math, there's extra 4
And
games.
on the other board, Utah coming into town as
Yep.
well here this weekend.
7-9-1-2. They have 17 points, so well within striking distance as well in the Mountain Division. Again, the Condors hosting Utah Friday and Saturday nights, and then heading to Stockton on Sunday afternoon. All right, let's make some picks for the record, and we got some work to do, Benny.
Place.
We got some work to do.
I think this is our week.
This is our week. We're going to come back. Although, of course, I think we're in trouble. Well, I'm in trouble.
You are in trouble.
Bartle at 11-10, Holt at 8-13. That's me, and the guest, which is you, Benny. That's 8-13. We can't go by the previous record. I mean, you just have to inherit that. Sorry.
I'll take it.
All right. So looking to get the
Easy
record
underdog.
back to 11-13. Well, our first game is actually tonight. Colorado is that's actually flipped around, but Las Vegas is in Colorado. So who do you like in this one? Vegas is the road team. Colorado is the home team. What do you like?
I'm going with Colorado. They've been good all year. Hopefully Vegas will make it there and they can have a great game. But I'd like to see Colorado take that one.
All right. Kyle Bennett has the Colorado Eagles. I think I'm next, and I don't know. Vegas irritated me over the weekend, folks, by not playing, not coming to Condors Town. They irritated me. They have now become my Stockton. I take Colorado.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah.
However, I'm in first place, and that doesn't come about from making knee-jerk, over-emotional predictions. I don't need to hate Vegas to think that the first-place Colorado Eagles are going to take them down, but I do.
I am over the top and irrational.
Yeah.
Vegas, you're now with Stockton
That's
in
right.
my regard.
You're very
Ontario,
Yan and
you're
I'm
moving up
Yankee.
in my regard because you removed the glass from the broadcast booth. Speaking of the rain, Ontario is heading up to Northern California, a place where you enjoy visiting frequently, to take on the San Francisco Bulls. What do you like?
I'm going with the rain. They've been a good team all year. It'd be nice if they could beat San Francisco, help us out in the standings.
Ooh, I like the pick. I like how we thought about it. Ontario to help the Condors.
Right, because that happens.
That happens.
Because that's the number one thing on their list right now.
That never happens.
It
San
never
Francisco pulls the upset here this weekend at the Cow Palace and takes the game on Friday night against Ontario.
Says
Watch.
Ryan Holt.
Watch.
Science!
And go.
There
it is. All right. What do you got?
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't remember who I picked, so why don't you help me out?
Hey. San
Oh,
Francisco.
how about that? What was I thinking? Oh, I know what I was thinking. They just went down to Ontario,
Yeah.
and they came out with
Three out of 4
points. I think they're playing halfway decent right now. I think the Bulls are finding some inner motivation.
Watch out for
in that locker room
Ontario.
right now.
They're running Michael Hutchinson into the ground right now. He's the only goaltender down there, and
true.
I think they're starting to wear on him a little
They've
bit.
struggled
so-
to score goals
Yes.
as well since the departure of Dan DeSilva.
Well, any team would. All right, last game. Let's get to the pick. We got Alaska at Idaho. This is the last game on the weekend. What do you like?
Alaska. There it is.
There it is. Boom. Just like that.
Quick and
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to take Idaho. Yeah.
I'm taking Idaho as well. Much like I sold all my Steelhead stock a couple of weeks ago, I'm selling all of my Aces stock
Yeah.
right now. That's for dang sure.
Yeah.
And with half of that stock, I'm buying Idaho stock back.
Oh, so you're back on the bandwagon.
It costs a little bit more, but I'm buying some of it. And yeah.
Basically, what Bartle's saying is he's not high on either of the two teams in the top of the Mountain Division.
I'm
And
not
really, they're not even the top
I'm
anymore
not-
because Colorado's sitting there.
I'm not really high on anybody in the Mountain Division right
Wow.
now, to tell you the
Wow.
truth. Even Colorado, eventually, I think that bubble's going to break.
All right. Kyle, appreciate the picks.
Thanks for coming,
What do
Kyle.
you get this weekend for the Condors? We got 3 big games this weekend. How do you see this one shaping out? I'm going to put you on the
In
spot.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
I say we take 2 at home. Road game's going to be a close one.
All right. There you have it.
All right. Well, we're off until 2014, so hopefully you can tune into the games this weekend. They're all on Fox Sports Radio 970, also on AmericaOneSports.com. Thanks to all our guests. Thanks to our producers, Chris, everybody in there. Lewis doing a great job. Casey
Merry
at the
Christmas,
bat.
everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Bartle, say we'll see you next year.
We'll see you next year.
All right, and we'll see you at the rink this weekend. 3 big games for the Condors. Goodbye, everybody.